Welcome back to Travel Show Live. I am your host, your travel guinea pig, as they like to say. It's true. It's what I do.
Interesting way to look at it.
Well, I mean, isn't that what we do, Steve? Yeah. We go out there, we go to these properties, we fly on these airlines, we go to these countries and places so that we can come back and we just watched that video from Hawaii.
Oh yes.
Taking that great cruise.
You are a good
NCL.
guinea pig, though.
Well, it's what I do.
Who else is going to stand on Old Faithful for an hour waiting for that thing to go off?
Exactly. Nobody needs that.
Crazy enough
That's nuts. That is absolutely insane. As a matter of fact, we were on Pride of America with Norwegian Cruise Line, NCL. They've got a great, value proposition for consumers. And we were talking about it on the radio show, and I got a rather pointed email from somebody saying, I think that NCL's service was terrible. And then she went on and told me why. She'd been on blah, blah, blah. So the reality is when you go to these, you got to pay close attention to the numbers here. The cruise lines or resort properties or hotels or any airlines, they're always going to have passengers that are always unhappy, or they're going to have instances where they screwed up and kind of blew it with their customer service at some point.
Sure.
And
there's a lot of people on board those.
Well, the thing you got to remember is that when something goes wrong, statistically speaking, that person will go out and tell 10 people about it.
Yeah.
When something goes really right, they tell 2.
That's a good point.
So you got to pay close attention to that stuff because
and some people just like to be grumpy.
Some people just like to be grumpy. Yeah. That's exactly right. John Long is here from he's the VP of Sales and Marketing from Iberostar. Hello, sir. Welcome to the program.
Hi, Eric. How are you?
I'm having a marvelous Sunday afternoon. How about you?
We had a marvelous Sunday afternoon as well.
John's not grumpy.
Here.
Yeah, that's right. John, you're not grumpy today, are you?
No, I'm down here in the south in Atlanta, so it's beautiful down here.
I was going to say, where did we find you? Because you've got, about 115 properties? Is that about right?
We sure do, yeah. We have, we're a Spanish-based company in Mallorca, Spain, but I'm not there right now.
Explain to somebody that's never actually stepped foot in one of your properties, what's the experience like?
Well, we specialize in all-inclusive experience, and we're very well known in the Caribbean because we have resorts in the Riviera Maya of Cancun. We are in Dominican Republic in all 3 destinations, and we're also in Jamaica in a great location in Rose Hall, where we've got 3 resorts. And one of the things that you experience with Iberostar is that you have 3 different levels of resorts. You've got value-friendly resorts that are great for families. We've got luxury resorts for families, and then we've got high-end luxury resorts that are exclusively for adults. So you've got a whole breadth of product with Iberostar. And again, all-inclusive.
All-inclusive. Your major competitors, you would say, are what, if you don't mind me asking? And the only reason I say that is when somebody is starting to do that research, they see these names of perhaps companies they've not stayed with before, and what other names are they going to see when they start doing searches?
Well, I think they're going to see some of the other Spanish companies when they're looking at the family-friendly products, and so when they see these Spanish names, they're going to realize that it's sort of the same market set. And then when they see when they're looking for adults only, they'll see some of the higher-end sandals resorts. But we really are very unique in the set that none of our resorts are cookie cutter. Every one of our properties is in a great location. Wonderful beachfront locations with 3 different kind of resorts, like I mentioned before.
Right.
We've got wave pools, lazy rivers. We've got kids clubs with ice cream parlors. I mean, you've got all suite accommodations.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm glad you mentioned the word cookie cutter because, no disrespect to anyone else, but I've not stayed with you guys, so I have to say, I'm at the mercy of the website and talking to other folks extensively about it. And I noticed there is this real attention to, I say unique would be the word, but a real attention to a distinct property.
Well, that starts from where we build the resort and to the care that we take when we're building it. We have incredible landscape gardens. We try to preserve the grounds that we're developing, and then of course we have incredible views of the oceans from the rooms. The architecture all has a very unique flair to it. For example, down in Mexico, in the Riviera Maya, we've got this one resort called the Maya Suites, which is when you're coming down the highway, coming into the resort, you're going to see this huge temple it's a replica of the temple from Chichen Itza. Mm-hmm. So, things like that you'll find when you see an Iberostar Resort that you won't see anywhere else.
On that very note, and especially with those Mexican properties, are you guys seeing a little bit of a shift and a little bit of a downturn in terms of visitation?
Well, it's been a long ride since May, without a doubt.
Yeah.
But we're starting to see things turn around for last minute travel, especially at Thanksgiving. Mm-hmm. And we've got some great specials out there right now to try to encourage last minute travel as well.
I was going to say, I read something
travel.
about you guys are doing like 35% off or something?
We do. We have a 35% off winter sale.
Wow.
And the way the folks need to get that is they need to book between now before the end of the month of November.
Okay.
To get those kind of savings. But then we also have last minute travel for Christmas and New Year's where they can save up to 40% off. And they can do that up to about, within 20 days before they travel.
Oh, wow. How's the air support on that from major gateways? Is it pretty decent?
It is very, yeah. I've seen great last-minute airfares as well. Mm-hmm. And the airlines have also got some really great deals out there for the winter to go along with those 35% savings that we're offering at the resorts.
And how about you? Your job, what are you surprised by these days, if you don't mind me asking?
Well,
I think people would benefit from hearing from your vantage point.
Yes. My job, obviously, the Mexico thing has been very challenging for us.
Yeah.
But hands down, I've been doing this for over 20 years and never seen anything like what we saw in Mexico this year.
Yeah.
But the optimism is there. Everything's turning around. I mean, I just got back from Mexico. I was there all last week, and the resorts are starting to get full. So the people are believing again in Mexico, which is great.
Typically speaking, when is a shoulder season for those Mexican properties?
Our shoulder season is May, and then September and October. Mm-hmm. All right. Those are our shoulder seasons.
All right. So we really got to get people down there traveling down to that part of Mexico. I'm just heartbroken at the idea of somebody dismissing it because we're going to get the R2D2 flu or whatever they're calling it. Who cares? You know what? It's annoying to me. Iberostar.com is the website, right?
Iberostar.com is the website, right?
All right, John. When are you coming to New York?
Well, when you want me up there, come up and say hello.
You come up anytime you want, because
I tell you, those hotel rates you guys got in New York City right now to see the trees is a little bit high for me.
Well, come on now. You come stay.
I'll just see the tree in my own lobbies of my own hotel.
Yeah, right. You don't have to come see the big one. No, I meant you come up. You can stay at Steve's place.
Okay.
Tons of room,
no
John.
price. He's got lots of room.
Tons of room.
Thank you,
John. Nice invitation. I appreciate that.
Absolutely, and thank you very much for doing this. You come by and let us know. Keep us updated, will you?
We sure will.
All right, I would really like that.
It's a queen-size couch, John.
All right. Iberostar.com. See, look, another upbeat guest.
Yeah.
Everybody's excited to be here. Those properties, if you
It's
stayed
a great
in one
range. No, I never have, but it's a great range of destinations.
Oh,
too.
yeah. We have to have to shoot video down there. That's what we have to do. We got to shoot video down in Mexico.
All right.
Hold the water bottles.
You can hold the water bottles. Good job. All right, taking the kids.
I'll bring the fire stick.
You bring the fire stick. Very good. We've got tips on taking the kids.
Good.
We will do that next here on Travel Show Live. Stay with us.